Hi guys, my name is Andrea and today you're going to be learning Desi Boyz with me. Now this track is 2.5 minutes and there are going to be five guys dancing on this song. Now before we begin, I want you guys to assemble on stage before the track starts, okay? And when you're on stage, you will stand in a W or a zigzag formation, which essentially means if I am facing the stage, right, there will be three people in front in a straight line and then two people in between those three people. So it will look like 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So you can call that either a zigzag or a W formation. Now once you're on stage, I want you to make sure that you're turned back, okay, so that your back is facing the audience, because that's how you're going to start with the song. Now for your first step, what's going to essentially happen is that once you take your position, you can tell someone to give the DJ cue music, right? So once you've taken your position and your back is facing the audience, all five of you, right? The song starts with a Hindi dialogue from the movie, which starts with Tendulkar Bina India Adhura, and vice versa. It goes on. So for this particular section of dialogue, the steps are very easy. All you're going to do is you're going to face your back to the audience, stand with your feet apart, okay, and you're going to keep your left hand pointing upwards, okay, pointing upwards this way, and your right hand on the waist, okay. So for the first line of the dialogue, which is Tendulkar ke bina India Adhura, so from here, as soon as the lyric starts, you will take this position, okay, and then it moves on to Jay and Viru's dialogue. So for that dialogue, you slowly change your hands into a folded arm position, okay. So you fold your arms this way and I want you to sway your body to the left once you do that, okay. So you sway your body slightly towards the left, okay, and then for the third dialogue, which is Rocco Bulai or Hunter Nae, for that, okay, you just put your hands out, sway to the right side now and take your both hands out. This is on Rocco Bulai or Hunter Nae, okay. So for Hunter Nae, you just turn on Hunter Nae and like kind of shrug your shoulders, like somebody calls and you don't come, okay. So that way, this is Rocco Bulai or Hunter Nae. Then the last dialogue is Aise dialogue pe Rajnikant bhi taali bajaye. So for this part, what you're going to do is you're going to roll your hands, okay, and make the kind of typical Rajnikant, gun move. So you roll your hands this way and sign off, okay, with your right hand to the right side of your head. So 2 rolls and sign off, okay, and then you end with a clap, because the dialogue goes like Aise dialogue pe Rajnikant bhi taali bajaye. And if you can add a wink at that point, it'll look very, very filmy, okay. So I'm going to repeat this whole section again. You start with your left hand at the top, okay, slowly bring it down and cross your hands, okay, and look to the left. Now move both your hands out, sway to the right, turn and shrug your shoulders, and on the Rajnikant dialogue, 2 rolls, sign off, wink and clap. Just 2 talis, soft talis, okay, because after this the next step starts immediately. Now moving on to your second and third step, okay, we're going to do this together. So you're already facing in front and you've finished with 2 claps, okay, and immediately now it goes to make some noise for the Desi Boyz, okay. It immediately transitions into this part. So for this part, I want you to just keep your hands up this way, okay, palms open, up this way, and your right hand next to your ear, okay, and all you'll do first is make some noise for the Desi Boyz. You just hit your left hand and go 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, just for that sentence. And after that, you will sway. So first when I did it, I obviously pointed my finger out and did this, okay. So I just go make some noise for the Desi Boyz, and from here you sway your hand to the left, okay, and even your body, if you notice, sways this way, okay, along with your feet, your heels, okay. So you're essentially moving your body weight with the help of your feet, alright. So you essentially start from the left. So you go left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, was I started at the top and I slowly came down to the bottom. Now, when I'm counting it and doing it, you will notice when I go 1, 2, 4, 4. Okay, so it's like the 3 and the 4 are in the same place. That's a left. You start going towards left. So left, right, double, double, right, left, double, double, left, right, double, double. Okay, so this is how again you will be going in a zigzag hand formation. Okay, I'll repeat this. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Now, once you finish here, okay, then the music changes. There's another transition music. So from here, I want you to start doing steps now in slow motion. And the counts for this slow motion piece go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But what happens is we only change the movement every 4th count or 8th count. Okay, so this is how it goes. So first, let me explain to you your prop. Your prop is essentially a scarf. Okay, I want you to pick a scarf that's pretty long enough and that can be folded around your neck. Okay, and make sure it's lightweight so that it's not heavy. Now I don't have pockets, but I still managed to put it inside my pants or tights. Okay, now if you're wearing a suit, then you can just slip it into your pocket. Okay, and make sure that one half of it is partially out. Let's say if you're wearing kurta pajama, even let's say your kurta will usually have a slit on the sides. So make sure that you're placing the scarf, the part where you have the slit from your kurta, and then into the pajama. So it will stay, and since the length of it is pretty long, it will stay in. So what I have essentially done is, if you notice, the scarf is folded into half. Okay, it's folded into half, and that's how I have tucked it in. So continuing from here, okay, first you pull out the scarf and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Drop. Okay, so you drop this so that you get it in one straight line. So this is drop 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go under. So you see, don't bend your hands and bring it to you. I want you to actually bend your neck, do a wave and go under it. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, 5, 6, 7, 8. I went back. 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. You take 4 steps and move back just to get into your formation for the next step. Now moving on to the 4th step. Okay, this is where the lyrics start and it goes in continuous motion, and it's a very quick song, so you'll have to pick up with speed. Okay, so now what happens was that we finished layering the scarf and bringing it here in front of us, and then we take 4 steps back to just get into the groove and move into the next part. Now to start the next part, what I want you to do is, you will start by hitting your right foot down first. Okay, and I want you to kind of use both your feet facing diagonally right. Okay, and I want you to take a bounce. Okay, so this bounce essentially starts from first going up and then diving down this way. Okay, with a wave. So you will go 1 and 2. So if you notice, in slow motion it looked like this, 1 and 2. Okay, so in and what happens is, first my feet are apart, they come closer and then go out again. Okay, what your hands are going to do is point them and help them to create a wave by pushing it back this way. Okay, so you will go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, after you finish 4, now I want you to start with hitting your heel out, which is your right heel, and then you go point. So point your left leg. So you go point, 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 point. You do this to change your position so that you face right now. Okay, so when we start, we went like 1, 2, 3, 4. Heel, point, point, point. Now when you're doing the heel, point, point, keep the same left hand out and go heel, point, point, point. Okay, so this whole section goes like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if you notice, 5, I only focus on the heel, I bring the hand out on 6. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And now from here, moving into your fifth step, take your left leg out. Because when you're doing the point, you would have noticed that your feet come together. So take the right foot out this way. So when you're stepping it out, take the right hand on top. Make a fist, put it right above your head. So you go 1, 2. If you notice here, I am moving my upper body, that's the shoulders and my pelvic, and doing this. Okay, I'm swaying towards the right and doing it. So I go 1, 2, change, 3, 4, this time left. So this is only 2, so that's right, left, and then now I go right, left, right, hit. Okay, I'm going to repeat this. First, when you finished here, take your right leg out and go double beat, and now step, 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 hit. Okay, hit is with the right hand, hit it to your knee, left knee. Okay, your footwork goes first right side, it was together. It first goes out to the right, then left, and then go step, 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 lift the knee. Once more, it will look like 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4. For your sixth step, okay, you're going to do another wave, and this time you're going to do it to the left. Okay, you essentially finished with the hit. So from here, step the same left leg down, right? From here, step the same leg down, do a wave to the left side. So wave, and this is called a side wave, where it starts with the left shoulder, but then you move in diagonally. You make sure that the right shoulder moves in diagonally so that you're still facing right. Okay, so you go wave, click. Okay, now when you're doing the click, I want you to also lift your right leg. So click, wave to the right now, click. Okay, so first time you will go wave, click, wave, click, wave, lift, wave, lift. Okay, so this is how you will do your sixth step, and you'll repeat it twice. Okay, so I'm going to do this again. It will look like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now for your seventh step, you would have kind of already finished facing left, right? So what I want you to do now is continue that same movement by keeping your hands together now. Okay, fist closed. Okay, keep it in front of you this way, and now do a wave starting from top to bottom. Okay, starting from your head. So you start from your head, bring it down all the way to your chin, chest, and your abs. Okay, so you do a wave like this, and you do it with your hands out. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, again double in your place. So you go 1 and 2, 3 and 4. So twice to the left, twice to the right. And then for the next step, we're going to break it down this way. So first, when you finished, lastly when you finish to the right, okay, now you start with taking a leap up. Okay, so from this position, I want you to take a leap up and point your finger up this way with elbow facing down. So first you go 1. Okay, so in terms of footwork, first you'll go 1 and 2. Okay, so if you notice, what I did was, first I took a leap, and then I bent my right leg out so that I could slide the left foot. Okay, so I went leap and slide. Okay, now while you're doing the leap and slide footwork, your hand will be point and slide. So you take it up and cross it right above your chest. Okay, so you cross it this way. So it will look like 1 and 2. Okay, once more I'm going to show that. 5, 6, 7, 1 and 2. Now your right hand is free. If you noticed, you leave it there as it is. Just make sure it's relaxed. Don't be too rigid and tight and look like that. Just go 1 and 2. For 3 and 4, what you're going to do now is, I just want you to start with your left leg, okay, and walk in a circle coming back to your position, because you essentially slide and move to the right. So to come back to your position, start with your left leg, okay, walk 2, 3, 4. Take 4 counts, take a small circle, come back to your position. So the entire step will look like 1 and 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Your scarf that's here, use it this way. okay, kind of stylishly, because it goes with the lyrics and the meaning of the song. So I'm going to do this again. It will go like 1 and 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now when you're moving on to the chorus, okay, you would have finished with this, right? Now what I want you to do is I want you to take both your feet out. So take a jump and spread both your feet out, okay? So you open them up and make sure that your hands are up this way also, because it's going to go into the chorus of make some noise for the Desi boys, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, it goes that way. So for that I want you to go make some noise for the Desi boys, okay? So you roll your hand out again this way and make sure you keep your right hand next to your ear, okay? So you take a jump and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and for 5, 6, 7, 8, okay, you keep the hand motion the same, but this time you jump 2, 3, 4, okay? Again, your right hand is free, it's not doing anything, so you can just relax and keep it down. So this whole thing on make some noise for Desi boys, okay, you would have finished like this, and now you go make some noise for the Desi boys, okay? Make sure you start your hand from bottom to top. So you go like make some noise for the Desi boys, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now for the next part of the chorus, okay, take your left foot out. You start with left foot out, okay? Take both your hands out again, both fisted, hands fisted. Take it across your face in a manner where your face is not blocked, okay? See, if you keep it like this, your face will be blocked. So you slightly bend them down, okay, around your face so that it's not covered. And you take your left foot out first. So you first take the left foot out, and I'm going to teach you the lower body portion first. So what you're going to do is first take your, I would say the abdomen area, take it out and then push the pelvic in, okay? And for this what happens is you have to keep your knees kind of grounded, okay, bent. You can't do the step standing straight. See, you can't move your pelvic so much standing straight. So you want to kind of bend more, bend your knees, and the taller you are, the more you will have to bend. Okay, so bend your knees while you're doing this. Okay, so push your abs out, pelvic in. So you go 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so it goes like English thumke gir gir dum pe. Okay, so you'll go 1 and 2, 3 and 4. In this process, you would have noticed that I turn my feet to the right side and repeat the same thing. Okay, your hands go out this way. So you'll go 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so put in all your energy and emphasis only on this area. You don't want the upper body moving like this, because if you do that, then you know the emphasis is not really here. But if you just keep it there, right, it looks really good, okay, versus moving the whole body. Okay, I hope you get that. So first you start from the right side, left side. So you go 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Okay, now turn again to the left side, and this time put your hands where your pockets are. Okay, so put it here and go 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Okay, and then you again turn around. I mean, that is turn your feet. Okay, but use your right hand to make that kind of muscle shape or position. Okay, and then you tap your muscle, you hit it twice on Desi and turn again on boys. Okay, so boys, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this, whatever you're comfortable, but you have to do it very stylishly. Okay, so this whole sequence will look like this. It will go 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Okay, now you repeat this step one more time, but since you finished to the right, now you continue it from the right side, that is starting from the right. So you go 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, this time it's left, okay, 7 and 8. Now after you're done with the chorus, there's a little bit of music that transitions into the next lyrical part. Okay, so for that I'm going to teach you the footwork, which will kind of transition and be the same. Okay, so first you will start with your right leg. Okay, for this you will first go hit out. Okay, so it's like, I call this step kickball change, because if you learn those terms, it will be easier for you to remember and get it as well. Okay, so imagine there's a ball in front of you and you go kick, ball, bring it back to your position, center position, and change. That is, change the left leg, take it out. Okay, so see, you go kick, ball, change, kick, ball, change, kick, ball, change, kick, ball, change. Now this transition music is 16 counts. Okay, so you will start it with your right, okay, and continue it for 16 counts. So it will look like this: 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. The speed of the song is really fast, so you will have to cope. Okay, which is why, you know, you do it very lightly. I'm not putting in so much force and energy because it will take up more energy. So make sure your feet are very light while you're doing this. And when you're doing the change, that is when you're taking the foot out, whether it's left side or right side, you will notice I'm bending that particular shoulder down, and I'm also bending the opposite knee. Okay, this is so that it looks like I am taking a leap, bend, leap, bend, leap, bend, leap, bend. This adds a little more cooler attitude to your upper body, so it looks nice. And while you're doing this, your hands are kind of like in freestyle. Okay, so I just go ahead with anything that comes to me. You know, 2 hands out, hands out. They can move in any position, jazz hands, you know, use your elbows, palms, anything. Okay, so your upper body movement is free. Okay, especially with your hands. Your feet continue kickball change for 16 counts. Now after this, you finish with your right foot out. Okay, now you will do the same kickball change, but this time starting with left foot. That is, you're already out this way, right? With your right foot out, just kick the left, place it out again. Okay, and here what you're going to do with the hands is, I want you to maintain the hands like this. Okay, so when you start, you will go for the left, going out first. When the left goes out, you will do a zigzag with your hands, which means first your right hand goes down. So you go 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. This is how your hands will look. When you're doing it with the legs, it will look like 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Okay. Now, when you finish 7 and 8, you are like this. Okay. Now, left leg is already out. We will continue the same way, which is take the right hand out. Okay. So first you take the right hand out, spread the right leg. So spread, change, spread, change, spread, change, spread. I'm doing this slow, but on music it's fast. Okay. So we finish like this. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm essentially just switching my legs. See? Switch, 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 switch. Right? They were already out in this manner. Left foot was out. I switch it to the right and take my right hand up. So I go switch, 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 switch. Hands also switch. That is right, left. Bring it down. Across, right, left. Okay. So this section will look like this. It will go 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now from here, now bring this left hand in towards your pelvic and push your pelvic out. Okay, so you go push, out, push, out. Now while I do this, I'm also bending my knees. Okay, push, out, push, out. Your footwork is going to look like bend, shift, bend, shift. Okay, both feet are shifting. It's not one at a time. So again, I'm going to repeat this part. It will look like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now for the next part of this piece, okay, you finished with this movement, right? Now what I want you to do is take your right leg and swing it out this way, ensuring that it comes parallel to your left foot. Okay, so you swing the leg out and bring it this way. What your hands do is, okay, they were out this way. So what you do is you step. So you first put your weight down on the left foot. Okay, you put your weight down and lift. When you're lifting and leaping with the right leg, you kind of use your left hand to hit the right hand and come back this way. Okay, so from here, go back and hit. Okay, and now once you bring this parallel, take a step back this way. Okay, ensuring that you are again grounded. So you go back and then walk, starting with your right leg, and go walk 2, 3, 4. Now here the emphasis is on the knees and shoulders. So you go like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So you finished here lastly, and then you go hit 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now when you're doing the 5, 6, 7, 8 step, okay, I want you to take your palms out and go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this will go over the meaning of the song. So 1, and you do it like you're shrugging your shoulders, like what the hell. Okay, because they're talking about dropping the girl back home, making her feel special, which sometimes could be irritating for Desi boys. So in that spirit, okay, after you finish this step, again shrug your shoulders, both hands out, and this time walk 2, 3, 4. Okay, for 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, what I want you to do is jump and just kind of sharply put your hands out there, bring it back, just like 1. It's literally just for like less than a second. Okay, because the beats completely change from here. After you finish this, you go 1. Okay, your feet also jump together. Okay, don't do them apart. Okay, so you just go 1, 1, 2. Okay, so you go again 1. 1 is the shoulder, which is slightly moving towards the left, and your hip is kind of to the right. So you go 1, 2. So it's like you go, start from higher, go lower. Okay, so you finished 5, 6, 7, 8. Now go 1, 1, 2. Okay, and then bob your head for 5. Okay, and take the right foot out. Go 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now this has to be done very stylishly. Okay, I don't want you moving your whole body for this. No, how this works is first bob. Okay, so this is on 5, 6. When you hit your left hand, on 6, 7, 8, what I want you to do is move your head even more, bob your head even more, because the entire dance is happening here more than here. So it goes like 5, 6, 7, 8, and that's how you add the attitude versus using your whole body to do this. You just use your face, you just use your head and go like 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so this whole sequence, I'm going to do it from the first part. Okay, so it went like 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now in reference to your previous step, you will do that entire bit, that entire section twice, but the second time you're doing it, right, that is the second time you repeat this step. Okay, instead of doing your hands out, continuing and walking in this manner. Okay, because the lyrics change in that particular section. So what I want to do is you shrug back this way and then make this gesture like people keep talking and asking in that manner. Okay, and kind of make the same expression on your face. Okay, so you shrug back and go talk 2, 3, 4, and then continue the rest of the steps as it is. Okay, now we are moving into the chorus part. So there are a few steps that we will do before we move into the chorus. After you finish this step, okay, now what I want you to do is just walk stylishly, starting with your right leg. Okay, and kind of again bob your head and use your scarf for this. Okay, it goes like hum yaaro bigde hai. Okay, so you will go on the lyrics for this. So you'll go 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so you use both your hands and make this gesture. Okay, and then after that, for Dil Apna Sharif Bada, what you do is, because your right leg is crossed, first you started right, left, and then cross the right leg and did this. Okay, so now what I want you to do is take that left leg out, because it was in. Now you take it out. Okay, take your right hand onto your heart this way and go on Dil with 2 waves and kind of move this part of your chest Okay, so that there's some movement here. Okay, so it goes like dil apna hai. For Sharif Bada, I just want you to turn Sharif Bada and do this. Okay, so this way. So basically you turn, take your hands out, namaste, bend and do this. And then again it starts with make some noise for the Desi boys. Okay, so for that, this will continue on make some noise for the Desi boys, and then you go on 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so in this there's no jump. The second time you're doing it, you just go 1, 2, 3, 4 and repeat the same chorus step that goes 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Okay, now this whole thing literally repeats 4 times. That's once you do it on this side, second time, third time, fourth time. Okay, so you repeat the chorus section 4 times. Okay, and then again you will have that transition music that kind of begins and then ends with a bang at the end of the song. So the transition music for 8 counts, you will do the same kickball change step that I taught you. Okay, and you can start from the left. So you go like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Okay, so you do this for 8 counts, the transition step, after repeating the chorus step for 4 counts. And now after this, okay, your second last step for the song is basically take the right foot out, because you would have finished in this manner. So now take the right foot out and make sure it matches with your left. Okay, and now you swing your hands starting from left to right this way. Okay, but also use your pelvic. So you go hit, 2, 3, drop, hit, 2, 3, drop. Okay, while you're doing this, you can also move forward. Okay, that is if there's enough place on stage. If not, you can stay in your position as well and do it. So you go 1, 2, 3, drop, 1, 2, 3, drop. Now you have noticed you ended with dropping your hands to the left. Okay, now we will use the kickball change footwork. Okay, this time, but sideways. Okay, that's kickball change, kickball change, kickball change, kickball change. So you do a shift sideways, not front. Okay, you bend your knees and end it with throwing your hands here. Now you do kickball change. Change is the side hip out this way. Okay, so it's like kickball change, kickball change, kickball change, kickball change. I'm again using my pelvic itself to kind of push the hip out, so that there's more emphasis on that step. Okay, so I'm going to repeat this again. You go 1, 2, 3, throw, 1, 2, 3, throw, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You would have noticed I'm swinging my hands in the opposite direction. I finish with the left. So first I hit my hip to the right, swing, change. So every time I do the kick ball is when the hands also move. Another thing I want you to keep in mind is when you're doing this step, right? Okay, what you're going to do is you're going to do this for 8 counts, and then after that 6 counts. Okay, so let's say you go like 1, 2, 3, drop, 1, 2, 3, drop, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, continue 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so you end at 6, and now your last step is a turn. So for this swift turn, you cross your right leg over the left. So cross it over, turn out. Okay, so you cross and turn out this way. I usually use my hands out this way. Okay, to turn and get some speed. And once you finish the turn, lift your left foot, okay, this way to kind of get momentum and kick your right foot out. Okay, so build momentum and kick your right foot out. While you do this on 7, 8, turn your scarf around and you end this way.